I am a Jundaberry woman here from this land of Bribie Island, a beautiful land it is. We have probably got about 200 descendants of Kalmakuta and Fred Turner. They had oyster leases in the passage from her ancestral tribes, and then it went to government. The oyster was the first thing that was depleted. And once the oysters went, the seagrass went. The fish got smaller, and now they're scarce. And then because the oyster banks are gone, we've got more erosion on the foreshores. So it's all connected.
We can definitely see that decline in our crustaceans, our fish, our mudskippers, our shellfish. If we all work as one, I think our government bodies will see that. We're all working together and hopefully give us a better opportunity to put back and care for the land that our ancestors cared for so many thousands of years.
You only create change when you can create a feeling connection to an issue. The message from here was about the connectedness between the land and the sea. So if we are trying to deal with matters that are in the sea, like the water quality that enables shellfish restoration, and of course quality relates to, the phosphates that are in the water, the algae bloom that we saw yesterday, you have to actually work from the top of the escarpment, down the escarpment, onto the coastal plain and into the sea bed.
The Konomie people were saltwater people from North Stradbroke Island and Moreton Bay. Shellfish have been sustenance for our people for as long as our people have been around. Stradbroke Island pretty much has a shellfish midden the entire circumference of it. Well, my interest in coming today is, one, to be with the other traditional owner people and the guests, and to discuss the shared interest and affiliation we have with the shellfish habitats of the region.
It's a great opportunity to come together to see how other communities and traditional owners are involved and collectively put our voice forward. And certainly as saltwater people on the Yorke Peninsula, we've been able to see where our reefs and our environments are at. The community is very supportive of myself coming along here and bringing back some ideas and what we can do to move forward in that area, so it's been great.
Aspirations for the program would be sharing our knowledge. Mana for us is strength and power, and true mana comes from sharing that knowledge base. So teach on the whenua, on the land and in the moana, in the water. That's the best place to learn.
What struck me was really the passion that came out of the workshop yesterday, and the willingness to want to be involved. I think we need to harness that passion, match it with the equal enthusiasm that our recreational fishers, other community groups and our scientists have for protecting our bays and estuaries. And when we all come together and work collaboratively on a project, I think we're going to succeed.
The reality is the last 200 years we've cleared our catchments, a lot of mud's come down into our estuaries, we've filled in a lot of wetlands. We've lost that net primary productivity that drove all our inshore and nearshore marine resources. It doesn't matter whether we're talking Great Barrier Reef or South Australia or Western Australia or Tasmania. We have a real opportunity now to capitalise on that, to repair key elements of the landscape. How we do that is up to us, but most importantly we work with traditional owners, with all the community, with science advice underpinning it, and we deliver for the Australian people a great landscape, a great lifestyle, and provide, as we have in many other issues, an example for the rest of the world.